gonna. So they're on there. So could you please?
I'm sorry.
Could you please give me it?
Oh, of course. You can have whatever you like.
Oh. So hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna do a Q&A with me and Anthony because that's what everybody voted on. Anthony is really excited, as you can tell.
So excited.
Yeah, he's really excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll start off with just how did we meet. Anthony, if you want to hold that one, or
How did we meet? My friend, my roommate at the time, our first night we moved in Tampa. He went down a car to get something, and he ran into Hope and all her roommates, and one of her friends thought my roommate was cute, so he invited, all of them up, because, you got to share. And there was 4 of them. And, all 4 of these girls walk in, and they all eye each other, and, me, I got to eye the bad joint. So I eyed the bad joint eyed me back. She ghosted me for like...
Okay, that's not how we met. That's not how we met, so that's later on. We can talk about that. Where did we meet? I guess he covered that. We just met in Florida when we first moved down there. First night, we were back there. First night staying there. I mean, it was my first night staying there. Was it your first night staying there?
In Tampa or in the apartment?
In the apartment.
Yeah.
Because, like, some people moved in early. Like, our friend Lainey, she moved in early. The next question is, where did we grow up? I grew up in Colorado Springs.
Grew up in Northern Virginia, pretty much whole life. Military parents just moved around in Virginia a lot. Nowhere specific outside the state, but just in Virginia. And
then if we have siblings, I have 2 siblings. Well, I have 3. One passed away, but,
R.I.P.
But, no, I have 2 older sisters. I'm the youngest of all of us. They're both very close with me, so they both live here.
I have
3 technically.
3 technically, yeah. 3 technically speaking. I'm the oldest, so it's 10, 11, and then 11. So 2 11-year-olds and then 10-year-old.
And Ari. So technically 4. So technically he has like 4 siblings.
But don't think I'm like, I almost slipped up. Don't think I'm like a bad person. These are just, I'm listing.
They're like step siblings.
Yeah, step siblings. So if you're like really being technical, blood related,
but,
I only have.
Yeah. Blood related, he has 2. 3? 2.
3.
And then the other one is super close. She's been there. She's older. She's 6.
She's about to be 18.
About to be 18.
In March. She's about to graduate.
Yeah, so, and she's family too, so, like, when we go back to work, so it says, like, will we have a babysitter when we go back to work? So, Anthony plans on going back to work pretty soon after the baby's born, just to, make sure that, like, we're keeping up financially, and we've already kind of talked about that one. I don't plan on going back to work for a little while, but, I mean, I do plan on going back to work. We have a lot of family. I have a lot of family here. Between my sisters and my mom, they are a lot of help. And my best friend, she'll fly down from Tampa to help. And then my other best friend here, everybody's, takes a village. And then his mom will come down too, so she'll babysit and, like, hang out with her grandkid as well, just like my parents. But my parents will probably be, like, the go-to people to watch the baby when his mom flies back to Virginia, because she doesn't live here. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Eyes agreed.
And then, do I plan on breastfeeding? I do plan on breastfeeding. At the beginning, I wasn't going to, but a little bit better on us, and formula is just, it doesn't matter what you do. So I was on both sides, but I definitely, after talking to more people, I think that breastfeeding is the better decision for our situation. And I have no problem lactating it because I already am, and it's pretty early, so.
much. So
Yeah, so I'm pretty blessed or that my body allows me to do that, and hopefully the baby will latch, and if not, then I will just pump, and hopefully that will be pretty easy to manage. I know that it's definitely a hard journey. What what did we fight about what have we fought about the most since I've been pregnant? I don't even know. I just get mad, so it's like,
yeah, her mood swings be like a roller coaster. It's just like,
yeah. I honestly would say that we probably we don't really fight much. Like we don't fight, but like, which has like been a really nice thing. I would say that I get mad the most about like simple things, just like picking up stuff and like, cause I don't mind cleaning, but it's hard when he's not very good about picking up stuff. He's a really clean person, but he doesn't always pick up after himself. So I think I would feel like that's probably like the thing that I get the most angry about.
yeah.
Because I just get frustrated. And then I just cry. Are you nervous about being a dad?
Yes and no. I think I was really nervous at first. I think it comes in stages for sure. I mean, me personally, I don't know how it is for, every teen parent, but it's definitely, yeah, no, it definitely has its phases. Sometimes it'll be like super exciting because you'll be shopping or you'll be getting things, and other days you'll just be like, dang, like I'm really about to be a dad. And other days you'll just like totally freak out. I mean, like I said, it just definitely comes in phases. It's just how you prepare for it. But
I would say being nervous is like a really common feeling. I think for anybody, no matter like if you are prepared or not. And obviously like we're not prepared, but I mean like we're preparing more now, but like we weren't planning on having a kid, so I feel like that was the most nerve-wracking thing. But we've had a lot of help from everybody, and we have a really good support system, so I feel like that makes it easier. But I'm still nervous. I just want to be the best mom, and I think he wants to be the best dad that he can be. And I feel like being young, that there's definitely perks to that. Like I think that being young and having kids definitely has a lot of perks. But I would say it is scary. But we gonna ball out, so it doesn't matter. Are we planning on moving back to Florida? We don't know yet. We haven't decided. We are planning on moving though. We don't like the cold at all. Neither of us.
Yeah,
we don't really mess with the cold.
With
yeah, we don't really like living in the cold, to be honest, right now. It's been really cold this winter too, which has been kind of hard, but going from somewhere where it's so warm to being so cold, I mean, I never liked the cold. I think that's why we both moved. The main reason why we both moved was to get into like the heat, and so Florida is definitely like on our list of like places that we would love to live, but definitely somewhere warm once we make that decision. And it probably won't be for a little bit, but we will probably move eventually, and we'll get to that when we get to that.
All the light skins know, bro, when you in the cold you just look white. And no one likes that. You're no longer a light skin, you're light bright.
Okay. Somebody asked, at home birth or hospital? We're going to the hospital. I do not. I have nothing against people doing at home births or doing like anything, but I do plan on going to the hospital. I have a really good OBGYN, and they have a really good office. It's all women, so I feel very comfortable. And so that's my plan. And then I do plan on getting an epidural. A lot of people ask that, and I do plan on it as of right now. I don't really like to be in pain. I'm scared, but I don't like to be in pain. And I know I'm going to be in pain either way, but if I could minimize the amount of pain I'm in, that would be really nice. Cravings. Anthony hates this because I crave steak the most, and he says that that's an expensive craving.
If you eat steak, you can't eat cheap steak, bro. Like,
and
what?
He doesn't like to buy me cheap steak, so I would say though, like sweet tea is like been a really big one. I can't say ice cream because if you know me, I've been a really big
addict.
Yeah. He says that I'm an addict, but I don't know. It's just I just love ice cream. And then I would say I don't have any weird cravings, but the other craving that I have, like, probably, like, weirdly and consistently is honey butter chicken biscuit from Whataburger. Like, I always want that, but it's only from 11 to 11, so there's, only certain times that I can get that, which I think is a good thing. It limits me, but they also have sweet tea, and I love sweet tea, so, there's a good thing. My cousin asked, is Ant really him? Devin, you know the answer to that question.
That's all I'm going to say. If you have hung out with me,
Oh, man.
I'm him.
So,
Him.
Devin, I think you know the answer to that one. And you knew what his answer to that one was going to be. Boy names. We're not announcing the name till the baby's born.
Oliver Queen.
And if you don't know, that's from Arrow, and that's not the baby's name. Everybody calls the baby Jose right now. So, because that would be because of my sister. She calls the baby Jose for Jose Cuervo, because they're big tequila drinkers. Nothing wrong with them. They just love the tequila. Who said I love you first?
I did.
Yeah, well, technically I did.
Yeah,
And that's what he says.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
She said it like 2 times on 2 different occasions, and I was just kind of like, oh,
I think it was more of like an I love you as my friend.
Not.
But I don't remember. But
if you let me say something. If you know the show Black Mirror, if I could like rewind to that, I would show you and show the clip. It was an I love you, drunk or sober. That was an I love you. It was just the truth was coming out. You know, the saying, the truth serum was coming out.
Yeah, and I mean, I knew I loved him, so it didn't really matter. But he did say it technically like first, like when sober first, which is kind of nice. But what's your favorite thing about me? Nothing.
My favorite thing about Hope.
I also don't like when Anthony calls me Hope. I don't know why. It just makes me cringe.
She's caring. She spoils me a lot because I like to eat, and
a lot.
She will feed me at any point in time, and for me, you know, we gotta work on the cooking. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to just go getting some food for old pops, I be heading home. So she be feeding me.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it's always been. Like, even when we lived in Florida and me and Maddie would cook, Anthony was always invited over to eat our dinner, even if it was not very great. I feel like most of the time it was pretty, like, it was not, like, great, but it wasn't bad. Like,
yeah,
there's only 1 or 2 times that me and Maddie cooked and it was, like, bad.
Yeah.
But Anthony's also really good cook, and he just doesn't cook. I would say that my favorite thing about Anthony is Anthony's always a good time. So, like, even, like, if I'm in a bad mood, Anthony's still in it, like, having the best time of his life. So, like, Anthony's just, he's, like, a fun person to be around, to just, like, party with, to just be around in general. And he's really, like, just, I mean, he's just the life of the party. So I think that a lot of people from Florida even will, like, be like, oh, we miss Anthony so much because he's so fun, like, and I admire that because I feel like a lot of times, sometimes, like, I'm, like, more like a mom in the sense of, like, when we go out, like, definitely, like, I'm still a good time, but, like, I worry about other people and, like, what's going on around us more than, like, just having a good time. And I think he always tries to, like, remind me that it's just to just have a good time.
You're the main character.
And my cousins and all the people here literally love hanging out with him, so I think that's something, like, I admire, because that's not always how people are with me, because I'm a little bit quieter. Unless you get with me with, like, Maddie or Anna, then I'm a little bit too much, but...
Too much. Too much.
My biggest goal of 2023 is just to be the best mom I can be, but also to, like, live my life and still have fun, because I'm still super young, and so is he. I think my friends do a really good job of, like, keeping me in line and, like, making sure that, like, I balance I think that like they'll really help me with that, like balancing like my mom life versus like, you know, having that 80-20 relationship of like taking time for myself. And he does a really good job of like making sure that like even now like I can't really do much, but like still just like making sure that like I balance my life out and do things for myself. So I would say that's like my biggest goal of 2023, and to like move out and be like financially like not stable, because I don't think we'll be stable like that fast, but definitely like move out is a big goal of mine, so I can like so we can live on our own with the baby.
I don't mean to counter what you said, but I don't think 2023 I would necessarily try to be the best father, because I feel like 2023 I don't want it to be like a specific year. I think it's a more a longevity thing.
Yeah, but we're learning.
Shoot, man.
Sure, man. Okay, hurry.
I think honestly, I was talking to you about it the other day. I think I just want to find my career or be on salary. That's honestly pretty much my goal of 2023, just to be on salary, so I can pleasure my needs.
That sounded really dirty.
Oh, well, pleasure my needs of buying my materialistic things.
Yeah, and we both are really just like, right now, work is slow at my work. So I'm really just like, can't wait to like get back. It just kind of sucks because when I have the babies, when our busy season starts coming up, but I'm lucky because my boss and my managers, including my sister, are really helpful in that sense. But I'll definitely get more hours after that, and then hopefully he'll be back to working full time and we'll be making enough money. We're just lucky right now because my parents let us stay here. We're really grateful for that. Who picked the baby name? Yeah. We made a decision. If it was a girl, I'd pick. If it was a boy, he'd pick.
And I'm really happy it was a boy.
We would have been fine with it being a girl. But
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
I'm definitely okay with it being a boy, though. I think a boy will be good for us.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think it'll be better. He says it'll be better for me.
It'll also be better for me, you know.
Whatever.
It's technical.
So
words,
he just doesn't. He didn't want a girl because he feels he's a very protective person. Not in a bad way, in a good way. He just really loves the women in his life. Who's cleaner? Who do you think's cleaner?
I am.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
My room is way cleaner than yours, and mine is dirty right now.
I'm saying
Okay,
right now.
I would say no. I would say it just depends. Because, yeah, no, it depends.
Let me tell y'all something. In Florida, my room.
Your room was cleaner than mine.
My room was always cleaner than hers.
But
And I would
now
tell you
it's
something.
not.
Listen, Linda. The only reason my room would be dirty in Florida was because of this cuz. Because she would
me
leave.
and Maddie. That's
Yeah,
what he
because
said.
this is what would happen. She would come over, leave her clothes there, because she would change, you know, put a nice outfit on, whatever, leave clothes. She had like 3 pairs of shoes at my house at one point. I told her like 3 months in, before we even started dating, I said, bro, I'm gonna need like some rent, because you over here living in my house, taking up my sheets, my hot water. Like, it's a lot going on, bro.
Yeah.
So
when we lived in Florida, Anthony was definitely cleaner. Here, I feel like I'm cleaner here, but I feel like it's also because I live with my mom and like.
I wish I could show this camera these dirty cups right here, because you saw these cups.
That's from yesterday. They're green smoothies. I have to drink them.
Them joints look like dookie.
It just has spinach in it. They're just green. Okay, whatever. Who's more clingy? Now I'm more clingy. Anthony used to be more clingy, but I am more clingy now.
I was a lover boy.
Was.
I was a lover boy. Now I'm just him. I went to the doctor a couple days ago. They said I got that dog in me.
So,
they said it right here.
Stop. I am more clingy, but that's weird because I'm not a clingy person. So it's been a fun adventure for me to figure out. So we're getting to our last 2 questions. They're nothing like big, but how many kids do we want? More kids? I guess that's like further down the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want a girl. That's all. I just want a boy and I want a girl, and then I'm done.
I'm cool with whatever. I got my boy, so we have another one. It's really just like rolling the dice. I don't really.
And I feel like with my luck, like it will be another boy.
I'll be cool with that.
And then we're gonna try for a girl after that, if that's what happens.
Nah, because then if we gonna have 3, you gonna want 4.
I want a girl.
And then she gonna have 4, get another boy.
Well, we're just gonna keep praying to the gender gods.
Well, I tell you what, we have a boy. We done. We done.
No, we're not. We will talk about that. But.
Shoot.
Okay, and then the last one is favorite food.
Chicken.
Random. Yeah, that is his favorite. And Eli, if you're watching this.
Chicken.
Call him out on it.
Chicken.
He eats chicken
steak.
every day.
Chicken and
like
steak.
2 times a day.
Yeah. Steak is just more expensive, so I just don't. I can't be eating it like I eat chicken. Chicken. Hey yo.
My favorite food is Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Bro, okay, like let's be honest.
I don't know if that's actually a food.
I'm about to say because you're on an island, you're not gonna survive your whole life eating Texas Roadhouse rolls.
I would say Texas Roadhouse in general. Because they got the steak.
Yeah.
They got the rolls.
Yeah, if I was on an island, I wouldn't mind.
And they got
Texas
them good
Roadhouse
loaded potatoes.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Okay, so that's all of our questions for right now. If you have more, I mean, we can probably do like a part 2 eventually. Sorry. I know it's your phone. I shouldn't have thrown it.
It's not like a bill or anything.
Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Watching, we appreciate it, and we appreciate any support that we can get.